I thought it'd end a little stronger, but I guess it's an old game, so old writing. I suck at the game apparently. I don't know. I'm gonna hope people do worse than me. But I've seen some other people, and this is a cool. This is Amazing Grace in Japanese. Cool. No, it's not even Japanese, but probably a Japanese singer. Maybe. I'm the pronunciation sound off. But oh, I imagine there's gonna be after credits, cause like that's how it was last time. If not, then eventually I'm gonna run out of things to say, and that's where I'm gonna cut it. I had a decent time. I really want to say I did not have this much like problems with 0, right? And nor did I have it with 6 for sure. I think like 4 and 4, I think 3 and 4. I've never played 5 or 2. I'm pretty sure I had some trouble, but I don't remember like feeling like this. I don't think the last fight was too bad. It was still cool. I thought the flashbacks in there was a little bit choppy. Like honestly, there was only like 3 things in there, right? I actually kind of wish they cuz they remade like they made 0 and then remade 1, right? Why didn't they shove some scenes from 0 in there? Or, you know, just spend a little more time. Again, I'm trying not to attack the story too much. There was definitely some really good stuff in there. I actually really like Kazuma's character. Unfortunately, he's not a character anymore. At least he's passed away. I don't like Tarada, but he's like the 5th chairman. Sarah, I don't remember even seeing him die, but he just says he's been assassinated, right? I was actually expecting him to like pop up or something. And then Kiryu's romance is like honestly the best things in there was like Shinji, because you got to hang out with Shinji quite a lot. Like he visited you in prison. You had like these really stupid jokes between him like early on in the beginning, and then he tries to defend, like help you and defend you, you know what I mean? So you get that friendship. I don't get that with Nishiki. Like very beginning, like you just have to assume they're friends, and then they give you flashbacks from like 3 moments. Majima was like a no-show. They really try to make him important. I know he became a fan favorite because of just his attitude and design, but what a ghost, you know what I mean? So he wasn't that big either. I do like Haruka and Kiryu together, but I imagine they have a lot more time throughout the series. I remember like in the way 6 started was really nice, like, but man, I'm really being a little judgy just because it's so much like a movie, you know, like it's so much a movie. I literally just watched like 20 minutes of a cutscene, and oh man, I really wish it hit a little bit harder. I thought Yumi was just kind of eh. The florist, like even though he's supposed to be like this really big info guy, was kind of eh. And then again, like it's been a lot. I had like a split in time between this and Hollow Knight and just like everything else, like everything else that I played a lot more directly. So maybe that's what broke the pacing, but I'm pretty sure I just didn't get a lot of characters and like there were very few great characters, I would say. Like I think Kazama would have been really cool. I would have loved to see more of him in action, but didn't get that. Kiryu's solid enough, I'd say. I thought Nishiki and their fight would be a little more complicated. I wasn't expecting, I guess I should have expected, but it was a very cartoony ending, I'd say. Like a lot of unnecessary things and people just going out without really deserving. But like Kazuma is actually a poetic thing. Like even Shimano just goes out, you know what I mean? But like I'm trying to remember like all these Japanese names. But like Kazama dies protecting Kiryu's surrogate child. You know, it reflects off of his own thing because he had killed Kiryu's parents, and that's why like even the Sunflower Orphanage. I think that's like such a tragic, poetic, beautiful thing. Like that's awesome in a horrifying way. I'm just gonna be contradicting myself through and through, oxymoron throughout. But I feel like he was like the most solid character, most interesting, because like Majima is just a character so far. And then again, because I played 0, it makes it worse. Because I played 0, I'm like, what happened to your character? I'm sure everyone agrees. I don't think there's anyone who disagrees that Majima just is a completely different he's an actual person character that you want to know and get in the first and 0, and in here he's just the crazy guy. That's what I got. Like but again, 0 came way after 1, not obviously, but yeah, so just better off. I had a lot of fun with the combat. Obviously, I didn't. I'm using. I hate using that word so much because I'm using it so much. But oh man, I'm getting redundant. I didn't explore it fully. That's definitely on me. It does get clunky here and there. I do think that's part of its charm, but sometimes it gets really frustrating. Um, I think I just have no patience. So I hate seeing myself stunned. I hate seeing myself having to fall down, having to mash X to get up, like getting knocked out of combos. Um, Maybe I'm playing too mindless. That's probably it. There's probably a smarter way to play, and I'm just mindlessly mashing square and triangle until I get a heat attack. But I noticed for sure enemies get a lot more health, a lot more armor, no knockdowns. You know what I mean? They can't get grabbed. They have very small windows to counterattack, and even when you do that, you do very little damage. I am pretty sure. I want to say that it's not just me, because I have played the other ones. I don't remember having that much trouble with it. That you just do so little damage. Like even I've watched the other guy playing. Like he fares pretty well. Not to mention he just enjoys. He's just a happy guy. You know what I mean? Me, not so happy. I try my best, but man, some of those boss battles they just drag. Oh, excuse me, my apologies, but they just drag on, and it's just holy crap. Like this rant I'm doing right now because apparently I'm trying to keep up with the credits, but no, they drag on, and I don't need more quick time events, but I would like it to feel a little more separate from a normal battle. Like it should feel like a boss battle. Like they should fight less like normal characters, like Majima breaking the bottom of the Shangri-La, and we having a transition. Like Zero did that pretty well. You know what I mean? Like the last fight wasn't like amazingly. I don't know. It felt like a boss battle. There was a lot of transitions. It was really cool. The ideology clash was nice, or at least just the who wants to be the dragon stuff like that. But I don't know. A lot of the fights here was just like halfway through it, they just give up. Like first, it comes in. It's nice because you can actually hurt them, and then once they get their charge, like maybe they'll hit you with their own heat attack. Like they barely use the heat attacks. All they do is knock you down and then step on you. But then they do so much more damage than you because you're just trying to hit them back. At least I'm trying to hit them back, and they just steal all your life from you. Then you have to heal, and then you counter with the heat attack. And then if you're good, or oh, here we go. Man, I am hungry. Is that it? Am I just getting back to menu? Oh, okay. I'm gonna split this into 4 parts apparently.
すまない。またしまったな。
この子と遊んでたから。私もう行かなくちゃ。元気でね。
連れてくか。
ここにいればこの子はお母さんと会えるかもしれないから。お母さん。ごめんね、ゆうちゃん。遅くなっちゃった。ねえねえ、お母さん。サンタさん、今年も来てくれるかな。
そうね。ゆうちゃんがいい子にしてたらきっと来てくれるわ。
じゃあ私いい子にする。毎晩お母さんの肩叩いてあげるから。
あら、ほんと。
What a lie of an image.
じゃ
But okay.
早くお家に帰って
I guess it is
サンタ
Christmas,
さん
so.
を迎える準備しないとね。
おじさん。
Is that the first time she calls me that?
帰ろう。おじさんは何歳までサンタさん
Oh,
信じて
damn.
た？
She's already lost that.
いや。いくつ
Oh
だ
man, even their like clothes are like colored.
信じてたんだ。
悪かったな。
I'm glad they ended it on that. Like that's what carries the series still, I would say. Oh, it's over. Oh, now I gotta go wait to get to or play another game. I'll probably play another game because obviously I'm gonna play something tomorrow, and I'm not gonna have Yakuza 2 by that time. Oh, oh God! I thought they gave me like an overall F, and I was like, I didn't do that bad, did I? 13 hours. That's actually not too bad. Yeah, I finished pretty quickly. Ooh, only 42 street battles. I definitely feel like that's small. All right. Ooh, I ain't playing this on Legend. Yeah, sure, whatever. Oh, still going. I magically get, there we go, back to menu. Oh no, I don't want to get into this stupid intro again. Not stupid intro, great intro, but it spoils a lot of the game. I noticed now, like that right there. All right, so let me keep on this menu. Anything else to talk about? Let me see. Damn, that means I might just have like a last part, just be rambling on and on. I love the combat system. I suck at it apparently. It always feels, you always feel strong until a boss beats the shit out of you, which I guess is kind of half the point. But you always feel strong when you do the random encounters. They do get a little plentiful, and I understand. I don't know. I know I didn't. I hate interrupting myself. I always do that when I'm thinking too many thoughts. But sub stories being the main idea right here. I understand they want to make the city feel alive. I've already talked about how I think that should be kind of turned off if I'm gonna be in the middle of actual missions, let's say story missions, let's call them. But I understand I basically avoided those. I don't think the game should make you have to play those. Like maybe I was under leveled or under something where that's why I didn't have access to a lot of like helpful heat attacks, or maybe I just didn't use it all. I know that like I never used L2 and R2 like as my buttons, and like they look like there were some techniques that you could use that with. So I definitely, and that's gonna be a problem with me in a lot of games, unless it's like really simple, like Uncharted. Uncharted doesn't have like an in-depth system. Even like Devil May Cry, if you saw me play that, I definitely didn't go in depth. I'm a lazy gamer. I feel bad saying that, but I still make it. I like to play a certain way, and I don't want to spend. It's like Bayonetta. I could never take the time. I know some people got really into the combo system. Same thing for Devil May Cry 3. All those kind of games where they have like a very in-depth combat system, let's say. I just don't have the time, which is probably why I suck at fighting games as well. But I still enjoy the game. It's like anyone's watching like lies. I definitely enjoyed the game. I definitely did not enjoy the boss battles. Some stories, I'm gonna give it a slight pass because I know it's really old. Same thing for a little bit of the game design. A lot of it is back and forth, and just like it seems like really time consuming, and I'm not moving forward, which is why I only like the story, because at least the story moves forward. And even then, at a certain point, I was like doing favors for like the florist and Dante's daughter and a friend of the florist's son slash daughter, whatever, the two kids who wanted to get away. Like it's just so much side story stuff, and then they have sub stories, which is weird. But there is still a lot of content for sure. That so like I think I got like a 14 or a 19% completed. Definitely not. I probably won't do that on screen. I see no reason why, because then my stuff, like, oh my lord, like I have what, around 20 of these things, maybe, if not less. And like some people have like over 80, like if not around like 60 to 80, because they do so much of the extra content. There's so much stuff. There's definitely a lot to love here. And I do imagine, but I just don't have the time, that if I were to take the time to like really level up, learn the system, I probably would have had an easier time and a more fun time, let's say, fighting the bosses, because I'd have more options and like I'd understand how to fight. But a lot of times I'm just getting bullied. Oh my lord. I hope I do better in the next game. Hopefully I can find something to exploit. So yeah, that's gonna be my play. I hope you enjoyed that long freaking rant at the end. I'll be playing 2 sometime. I definitely want to go through the series and finish it off, just to knock it off the list. And but I will be a little bit excited to play something else that doesn't have the beat 'em up mash thing that I was doing. And I'm gonna go watch some other people's Let's Play, see how they dealt with it. I hope you guys enjoyed. That's it. I hope I said something that was nice. All right. Catch you guys next time. I think I'll be playing Nino Kuni. If not Detroit. One of those. See you later.